Good morning. Welcome to your morning flow, which can be done either early in the morning or late in the morning whenever you roll out of bed, or it can also be done anytime during the day whenever you need a little movement snack. Okay, let's begin by coming down onto your back. You can rest the knees against each other. You can place your hands on the belly or the lower part of the ribs, whichever feels most comfortable. And let's start the flow with 5 deep grounding breaths. So first, you'll take a big inhale in through the nose, filling up the rib cage. Open the mouth, big exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, maybe a little pause at the top. And then open the mouth for a long exhale. 2 more breaths in and out through the nose. Notice your ribcage expanding, deflating upon inhale and exhale. And especially the side ribs, maybe even the back ribs. And then reach the legs out long, arms go overhead, and just stretch out through the whole body. Maybe a yawn arrives. Shimmy the ribs, shimmy the hips if that feels good. Shake a little bit just while here on the ground. A tool should just arrive onto the mat and into your body. Then slide the legs, the feet back underneath you, arms go wide like wings, and start to rock the knees from side to side. There's a certain bit of activation in the glutes. The glutes are a little firm, and try and make this active. No sort of passive sinking or flopping. This is really meant to provide a bit of hip extension as well as glute activation. Keep going with the breath. And then slide the feet back underneath you. Plant them firmly into the ground. As you lift the tailbone and then lift the whole pelvis up into a low glute bridge. You can place the hands on the front hip bones. If it feels good, you can also place them on the front ribs, maybe on the side ribs a little bit, just like cupping, just to make sure that the ribs stay in place. If you want to, you can start to lift and lower the hips, just pulsing and without going all the way down to the ground. Another few at your own pace. Keep the breath going. And then keep the hips up into this glute bridge, and then right hand will go up overhead or up to the ceiling as if you're holding a tray, and you'll pull the fingers back and then switch the hands, pulling the fingers of the other hand back. Then lower the hips and we'll come into a deep abdominal activation. Hands interlaced behind head, big inhale, and then on the exhale, lift and curl the shoulder blades off the mat. Pause. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, curl up. If you want to, left leg can extend in line with the right knee. Foot comes down, inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Right leg can extend in line with the left knee. And pause. Foot comes back down, inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Left leg can extend. You can add a turn towards the straight leg, the left. Both shoulder blades stay off the mat, front ribs together, back to center, foot comes down, inhale, lower. Exhale, curl up. Right leg extends, add a turn to the right, both shoulder blades off the mat, front ribs together, pause. Back to center, foot comes down, inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl up. Left leg extends, add a turn. Maybe right heel will lift a few centimeters off the ground. Back to center, both feet down, inhale, lower down. Last one, exhale, curl up. Right leg will extend, add a turn, left heel can lift, pause. Back to center, feet down, and inhale. Exhale, bring both knees into the chest. You can start to rock from side to side, or if it feels good for the spine, doesn't cause any discomfort, then you can maybe roll back and forth a few rolls like that. And then you'll come into a cross-legged, or maybe through the side. Either way, you'll arrive to your quadruped position. If you have a block, you can use it and place it on the sacrum just for feedback, but it's not absolutely necessary. When you come into the quadruped, make sure that you're pressing into the ground, the shoulder blades are active, and then left elbow will come parallel to the short edge of the mat, and inhale, right leg will extend. Exhale, you come back. Inhale, right forearm parallel, left leg extends. Exhale, hand, knee return. Inhale, left forearm, right leg, back. Inhale, switching. Exhale, come back to center. Keep going at your own pace. Keep the front ribs in. Neck is long. There's something that you're holding between the chin and the neck to make that neck long. No dropping in the belly. Okay, let's stretch it out a little bit and mobilize the hips along the way. You'll step the left set of toes out, right knee will turn to face the back of the mat, and right elbow will reach to the ceiling. Back to center, and inhale, switch sides. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, open the right lung, side of the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, come back and go over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. At your own pace, a few more like that. Eyes can be closed. Okay, and now we'll come into our dolphin pose. Come down onto the forearms. Hands can be interlaced as always. And then you'll step the feet up, lifting the hips in almost like a straight trajectory up to the ceiling. Head is relaxed, neck is long, shoulders strong. We'll hold here for 5 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, or through the nose as well if you want to. In and out. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now when you're ready, you can come to your child's pose, knees wide, feet together. And at some point you can start to shift back and forth from child's pose into quadruped, maybe shoulders over wrists. Just back and forth, sitting back and forth. Shoulder extension, core integration. And just saying hello, good morning to your body, to your soul. Helping yourself to ensure the best day possible for you today. Come into down dog, head relaxed, and then next inhale, left leg will slide forward, back knee will drop. Inhale as you rise for low lunge. Exhale, right hand meets the floor, turning through the central axis, left arm to ceiling, head can be relaxed here as well. And then switch sides. Inhale, turn to the other side, left hand is on the inside of the left foot. Switch again, inhale, open. Exhale, back. Hips stay unchanged. It's only the thoracic spine that moves. Okay, lift the chest bone. And then you'll walk over to the right, rearranging the feet accordingly for a side lunge. And then here you can just pulse back and forth, sitting back into the hip and pulling it back, sitting back and coming back to center. Just waking up those hips some more. Keep the front ribs together and walk the hands to top of the mat. Left elbow meets left thigh, right arm over the ear for warrior variation. Take a couple of breaths here. Opening that side body, making it long. And then right hand will come under, right knee will come right under hip. You can kickstand the toes or not. Slide left arm to ceiling, left leg to back of the room for your grounded half moon. If you want to, you can grab the back foot, the foot of the lifted leg, but not if that requires you to spill open in the front of the body without collapsing. Just hold for a couple of breaths, and then when ready, you'll step back into quadruped, and from there lift into downward facing dog. Next inhale, right leg will slide forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, rise up for low lunge. Exhale. And then from low lunge, left hand will come under, right arm to the ceiling, rotation in the thoracic as you inhale, exhale. Right hand on the inside of right foot, left elbow or arm to the ceiling on the inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, rotate to the left. Movement starts from the chest bone. And exhale. Okay, lift the chest bone and walk the hands over to the left side of the mat for side lunge, sitting back into the hips, both feet firmly planted on the mat. Ribs together, chest bone, surf sifting through both arms. And then walk the hands to the top of the mat, drop the back heel, right elbow on top of the right thigh, very lightly, left arm overhead. The left side of the body can open because it's supported by strength, stability on the right side of the body. And then left hand will come under, left knee will come under. You can kickstand the toes or not. Slide right leg back, right arm to the ceiling for your grounded half moon. Either stay here or grab the toes of the lifted leg without collapsing in the front body, in the side body. Stay as contained, as integrated as you possibly can. A couple of breaths here. And then you'll come into plank pose, sliding both legs back. Strong plank again, neck is long, chin slightly in. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower down all the way to the ground. Lift the arms, lift the legs for your locust pose. Gaze is down. And exhale, hands under, tucking the toes. Inhale and exhale, lift back into downward facing dog. And let's take 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. And out. And then on next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk or step to top of the mat. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. And you are done. Ready for the day, or ready for the next undertaking that you are doing, and all in the hopes of you being as the best version of yourself. Bye.